Hi, welcome back to Hostbox CHC channel and back to computer architecture and organization series. Let's continue the pipeline concept where we the part of the pipeline concept based on the BTech syllabus and so on. Let's continue. The previous session I explained about the influence on instruction sets where we discuss about the addressing mode. Two is there, one is addressing mode and is conditional mode. So in the addressing mode, two types is there. One is complex addressing mode and one more is the simple addressing mode with some diagrams for better understanding. So now we go for today's topic, that is the concept of large computer systems where the forms of parallel processing in computer organization architecture. It's a very important and essential topic when you go for gate level, gate or competitive exam, as well as some of the exams like government sector where you have a chance of getting bits also. Optional questions will be there. Definitely will get the questions from this area if you are stream of computer science engineering or computer science area, computer science stream of computer science also, or branch of computer science or any cadre PC or whatever there. Let's go for session today. So today's session definitely helpful to understand the basic thing like what is instruction stream and what is data stream, and followed by the form of parallel processing called single instruction and single streams, data streams, single instruction and multiple data stream, multiple instruction and single data stream, at last multiple instruction and multiple data streams, and that is called MIMD. So remember SISD, SIMD, MISD and MIMD. If you remember these terms, definitely you can explain. So please kindly take paper and pen, because some of the points I will say explain here, but I am not adding the PPT. That's my way of teaching also. You can write it and sometimes repeat also for better understanding. So let's go for session. So here these forms of parallel processing, the question asked in the university, discuss or explain what is the purpose of parallel processing, explain the types of parallel processing, or else they are question asked in the university JNT like questions asked like that, 10 more questions. Categorize and sketch here Fly's class forms of parallel processing based on Fly's classification, that is MJ Fly's, where is one of the architect where designed this concept. Why we go for now, the question is what is the purpose of parallel processing? Because it always enhances the performance of the computer or enhances the performance of CPU. That means what? Execute the instruction as soon as possible. Execute the instruction as soon as possible. So here there are four types of that. This is a diagram where our concept inputs, instruction stream and the data stream. Instruction stream and data stream. Instruction stream means what? We can remember, that is the fetch the instruction from the memory. Remember, instruction stream you can simply say fetch the instruction from the memory, and data stream you can say the processor do some operation, where if you fetch the instruction from memory, where it will go to the processor, and the processor decide to do some operations after you execute the instruction, and whatever the further it will decide by the processor. So here just to mention here, SISD means you can say uniprocessor, SIMD means pipeline to vector processor, and MISD means you can say systolic arrays is not using nowadays, these are not exist today, and MIMD you can say multiprocessor, multi-core, multi-computers. Let's go for session. So first one, and the I just now told instruction stream and data stream, you have to know the difference. What does it mean? Here the Fly's classification the architect designed the computer was based on a new connect, which is instruction stream and data stream for parallel computing. Here the term stream, what is meant by stream? It refers to a sequence or flow of instructions or data operated on by the computer. Stream means what? Sequence or flow of instructions or data operated on by the computer. Then in complete cycle of instruction execution, a flow of instruction from main memory to the CPU is established. This flow of instruction is called an instruction stream. So again you can say fetching the instruction from the memory, that is called instruction stream. Then similarly there is a flow of operands between the processor and main memory bidirectionally. This flow of instruction is called a data stream. So let's go for diagram, you can understand here. So this is the instruction stream and data stream, they are connected by CPU and main memory. So main memory to CPU, that is instruction stream, and bidirectional CPU to main memory, that is called data stream. By default you can understand. And here and also it can be said that the sequence of instructions executed by CPU from the instruction stream and sequence of data, that is operands required for execution of instruction from the data stream. Here there will be instruction stream, S is missing, sorry for inconvenience. Instruction stream and sequence of data, that is called operands required for execution of instruction from the data stream. So simple and easy. Let's go for session now. Now the single instruction and single data stream. So this is the architecture where instruction stream will be there, control unit will be there, process CPU is there, and memory will be there. Instruction stream, data stream, bidirectional, just now I told you. Then the single direction, okay. Then here IO, that is input output devices. So remember, so we have to know the difference between these forms of, we can ask forms of parallel processing or types of parallel processing, or how do you achieve the parallel processing successfully in the view of computer architecture. So same answer, you can answer these 4 points only based on the Flyn's classification. So SIMD means, remember, that is single memory and with a single processor. Single memory and the single processor, that is the concept. Let's see some points and example also. Here in this organization, what sequential execution of instruction is performed by on CPU containing a single processing element, that is PE. Single processing element, that is ALU under the control unit. Therefore, here SISD machine are conventional series computers that process only one stream of instruction and one stream of data. So at a time it will do one by one. It will execute the instruction one by only. That is the starting stage of parallel processing. Example, you can CDC 6600, CDC 7600, Cray1 and so on. So single instruction, remember, single memory with a single processor. That simply you can understand. Let's go for next one, single instruction and multiple data stream, that is SIMD. Let's go for another mode for diagram, because here there is no clarity and later come to here. SIMD, yes, one more diagram. So SIMD, here as you look at the diagram, so control unit followed by some processing elements 1 to P1, P2, P3, and here you have input stream as well as data stream. Then here MM1, where bidirectional, as I told you, then MM1 and memory unit. So MM1, MM2, MM3 and so on. Memory have memory units like that. Then these are distributor memory here. So here simply you can understand SIMD means a single memory with multiple processor. Single memory with multi-processor. So in the previous session, the unit 1 like that, I explained about the one series, the difference between the multi-processor and multi-processor and the multi-processor and the multitasking or something. Sorry for that one. So previous session I explained the multi-processor and the some other multitasking like that. You can go and check the playlist, because if you understand clear that, you can easily understand this. So remember, in SISD we have a single memory with a single processor, but SIMD single memory with multi-processor. We can say example of shared memory processor, because we can do simultaneously some of the work. Parallel you can do some of the works and execute very fast. Let's go over some other point here. So what you understand from this diagram also, in this organization, the multi-processing element work under the control of a single control unit. All the processing elements of this organization receive the same instruction broadcast from this control unit. Main memory can also divide into modules for generating multiple data streams, acting as a distributed memory. Some system also provide a shared global memory for communication. Remember, then every processor must be allowed to complete its instruction before the next instruction is taken for execution, and the execution of instructions synchronous. Remember, SIMD, you have to remember another point. This here the execution of instructions in the form of synchronous, not asynchronous. Synchronous only, and single memory with multiple processor. Here some system also provide a shared global memory for communication, and every processor must be allowed to complete instructions before the next construction is taken for the execution. These points are very important. Example, you can say PE, MPP and so on. So these are points you have to remember about the SIMD. Then multiple instruction and single data stream. Before seeing the points, we go for the diagram, the another mode. Multiple instruction and single data, MISD. So MISD, that multiple instruction and single data, where you have a diagram what control units 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then processing elements more than 2 processing elements, at last main memory, where is connected with the data stream and the input stream. This is a multiple instruction with main memory. Let's go for clarity here. And here, what are the points you have to remember regarding this architecture? In this multiprocessing, elements are organized under the control of multi-control unit. Here remember, the meaning is Multiple memory with single processor. Okay, MISD means what? Multiple memory with single processor. Here, unfortunately, in the real time, this not exist. This system just developed to where we are not you are not in the real time life. We are not using this kind of computers here. Here, each CPU is handling on one instruction stream and processed through corresponding processing element. But each processing element is processing only a single data stream at a time. Therefore, handling multiple instructions in single data stream, multiple control units and multi-processing elements are organized in this classification. Remember, all processing elements are interacting with a common shared memory for the organization of the single data stream. And MISD organization computers are rarely used because, but for the specialized applications. Some specialized applications rarely were using this MISD. Remember, real-time computers need to be fault tolerant when several processors execute the same data for producing the redundant data. So remember, multiple instruction and single data stream means the point. Remember, that is multiple memory with single processor. Nowadays we are not using, only some applications we are using. Diagrams are very important. Then next one, multiple instruction and multiple data stream, that is MIMD. Let's go for seeing that. Before seeing this points, we highlight the points we go for the diagram in another mode. So this is the multiple example architecture of multiple instruction and multiple data stream. So here what do you understand? Here you know, here control unit 1 2 3 is there, and processing elements 1 to more than 2 is there, and also memory unit is there. Okay, right, one more is what? So this is a diagram for multi instruction single. So multi single data, one main memory with more than multiple memory, multiple memory and multiple instructions will be there. This is multi instruction single data, where the connections is a complicated one. We are using for only some application, not exist, almost not exist in the forms of parallel processing. Let's go for last one, that is the MIMD. Just look at this diagram. MIMD. So here control units more than 2 and processing units is there, and here main memory divided into some other parts, memory management parts. So here remember, these are what? Multiple memory with multiple processors. We can easily understand multiple memory with multiple processors. So first one, SAST means what? Single memory with single processor. SAMD means single memory with multiple processor, and MIST means multiple memory with single processor. At last MIMD means multiple memory with multiple processor. So let's go for some points here. Back to PPT. So simple and easy. So here example, as you can see here, these are operate on multiple data streams. You know, handling multiple instruction streams, multiple control units and multi-processing elements are organized such that multi-processing elements are handled multiple data stream from the main memory. Here the processor work on their own data with their own instructions. Remember, that's the specialty of the form of parallel processing. Here the task executed by different processor can start or finish at different times. They are not lockstepped as in SIMD computer, but run asynchronously. So remember, this is the one, MIMD is the one following the asynchronous mechanism. Before we saw one method that is following the synchronous mechanism. This following only the asynchronous. In real sense, MIMD organization is said to be a parallel computer, and also all multiprocessor system fall under this classification. So multiprocessor, I told multiprocessor and the multitasking. So example, you can say C.MMP, Cray2 and Cray-X MP and so on. So multiple instructions. So diagrams important. Diagram carry minimum 2 marks. So when I ask 10 mark or ask sometimes they ask to differentiate between SISD and SIMD, or compare SIMD and MISD, or compare MISD and MD and so on. What are the ask? You can write these answers only. Okay. This is the diagram again repeating here. So where you have an instruction stream and followed by the data stream follow having 2 bidirectional direction. Okay. So if you have any queries and any queries doubt, you can communicate in social media anytime, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. So I hope that you understand what is the purpose of the parallel processing, to enhance the performance of a computer or CPU. Remember, and forms of parallel processing classified by Flaines is one of the architects. architecture still today all modern computers following this category of parallel processing only. Why you go by parallel processing? Because we can execute multiple instructions at a time. So remember shared memory architecture and so on. I hope that you understand this one. Diagrams are important. And the upcoming session I will discuss about the array processors. Thanks. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and press bell icon for more updates, and thanks for watching.